This men's and women's speed skating, men's hockey bronze, and women's curling bronze. It's a bronze themed edition of the Olympic Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. Let it slide. And we are back with another edition of the Olympic Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I'm your host, Adam Pelletier, and we are ready. Second to last episode here, dropping a little later in the day. Sorry about that, been a busy one. But we're talking men's and women's mass start speed skating, men's hockey bronze medal game, and the women's curling bronze medal game. So we got a packed slate going on here. Very excited for all of it. Let's get right into it. Men's mass start. It's a long track mass start speed skating in general. It's a long track event. Absolute craziness because 16 skaters start on the ice. 16 skaters, 16 laps around the long track. So everybody going at once. It has 4 specialized sprint laps. And the sprint laps are really interesting because they can accumulate points there. They don't matter as much in the championship necessarily. Where they do matter is in the when you get into the qualification. So nobody's going to win a medal because of them, but people are going to qualify because of them. So they're not going to play a big factor here because the winner gets 60 points. The winner, who's ever leading on the 4th sprint lap, gets 60 points, so they're going to win hands down. There's no mathematical way to catch the winner. The best you could do is score 49 because you could lead all 3 sprint laps and get second. And so that's just really interesting. A lot of fun, a lot of skaters on the ice. And people say it's actually kind of like a polite sport because you don't want to piss anybody off and have them boxing you out. So looking at the men's side, Jordan Stolz has been kind of the long track speed skating darling for America. He did poorly in his last one. Well, not poorly, but won silver, and they were hyping up that he won silver when he won silver. But also running in this is Andrea Giovanni, who's run top 2 in his last 2 World Cups in this event, and he finished 11th in 2022. He's Italian. He did also win his qualifying heat, so we love the Italians getting the home juice. Jordan Stolz hasn't really run in a top meaningful position in this event before. Somebody who has is Bart Swings. Swings has been the defending gold medalist, won in 2022, and he's been top 5 now in back-to-back World Cups, 36. This is an interesting crossover event because you get some longer distance skaters and some sprinters in there because there is so much going on. And I'm going to butcher this name. This young skater out of Czechia, Medodec Jelek, is young and rising star, won the 10,000 meters and the 5,000 meters already, gold at this Olympic, and had success in the 25-26 World Cup as well. So really like Jelek, something like that. Love the kid out of Czechia here. Take him to medal over on DraftKings. You're getting that at plus 250. Additionally, we're going to sprinkle a little bit on swings and Giovanni, long shot golds, plus 600 and plus 500 respectively. And we're going to get in on Giovannini, plus 100 to medal. Over on Kalshi, Jelek has even better gold odds at 11 cents. And I love his medal odds at 44 cents. Swings gold at 45 cents. And Giovannini gold at 25 cents. So a lot of gold and playing the Jelek medal over on Kalshi. And I would play the Giovannini medal heavy on DraftKings. Those are kind of our main heavy bets. And we're going to sprinkle everywhere else. Heading over to the women's side of this conversation, Marjek Granwoud out of the Netherlands won bronze in the 2022 team pursuit, won silver in this event in 2020, or won silver in the team pursuit in 26 as well. She won the 24-25 World Cup in this event and is currently second in 25-26, so a seasoned veteran. Additionally, our girl Valerie Maltese out of Canada, running fourth in the 25-26, won took home sixth in the 2022 Olympics in this event, but she led 2 laps in the final. So I'm really interested about that to see if Maltese, with some more experiences, can make it happen. Um, and lastly, the woman I love to just as the favorite here, Francesca Lolo Brigida out of Italy. She won bronze in this event in 2022. She got 2 golds so far on home soil. So we're going to go in on her getting the hat trick. Lolo Brigida gold plus 700. Additionally, we're going to smash her to medal at 110 and Groundwood to 1 plus 120. We're not hitting Maltese on DraftKings because she doesn't have great odds on DraftKings. Where we are going to be all over Maltese is over on Kalshi. 9 cents is her price for gold and 34 cents to medal, so big plus odds on both. We're also going to do Lolo Brigida to gold at 13 cents and Lolo Brigida to medal at 40 cents. Continuing over, we're going to touch on men's hockey bronze medal game, Slovakia versus Finland. Slovakia, the defending bronze medalist, Finland, the defending gold medalist, but that was without NHL players, so obviously at a big disadvantage here in this tournament with the NHL players playing. Additionally, Slovakia really took it to Finland in the round robin, a 5-1 thrashing. Give me Slovakia plus 1.5 over on DraftKings, over 5.5 as well is my play there. And over on Kalshi, I'm getting plus money on Slovakia at 25 cents. People are favoring Finland for this. They're forgetting that it's a Slovakian team with NHLers on it versus a Finnish team with NHLers on it. Give me Slovakia at 25 cents to win this one. And lastly, closing it out, we have a border showdown again. Rachel Homan versus Tabitha Peterson, Canada versus USA for the women's curling bronze medal match. Rachel Homan's been on an absolute mission, winning five straight to close out the round robin and make the playoffs. Lost against a red hot Great Britain team though. No shame in that though. Great Britain's playing really well. Or was it Sweden? It was Sweden. I'm sorry, it was Sweden. Lord, getting my games mixed up. Homan lost to a red hot Sweden team, Hasselberg. No shame there. And Peterson, same thing, lost to a red hot Swiss team. Like, there's some really good women's curling that was happening. There's going to be even more happening at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. Peterson won the round robin, but that was her first win against Homan, I think, ever. I went back 3 years and she'd never beaten Rachel Homan, and is 1-3 against her in 25-26. So how we're attacking this one, we're taking the over 12.5 at minus 115 over on the books, and we're taking Homan minus 1.5. Additionally, over on Kalshi, Canada, that price doesn't seem right. Hold on, I might have a transcription error here. 1 second. But the big reason why I'm over on that 12.5 is I think this is going to be a long game. I think this is going to be played out throughout the entire stretch. And additionally, I can see there being some very big ends happening. There's been a lot of 2-3 point ends. Sorry, we're going United States at 38 cents. I was going to say, I don't love Canada at 62 cents. And I got to rep my girl, Tabitha Peterson. Love Team Peterson, love Team USA. Got to have a bet on the Americans here today. So we'll go with it in curling. We're betting against ourselves, but we are betting that on the money line as opposed to on the rock line is what we'll call it. So a little bit of counterintuitive bets there, but trying to spread it a little bit. And actually, screw it. We're going to change Homan minus 1.5 to Peterson plus 1.5. We're flipping that. So we're all in on Team Peterson here. Gut handicapping here that Peterson, Homan might fall apart here again. She had a rough start to the Olympics. She has not performed well in Olympics in the past. So let's go Peterson here. Across the board, I've talked myself into it. So I think the big thing is I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think there's going to be a lot of emotions on both sides, which is going to be exciting, but also lead to some missed shots. So all in all, y'all, going to be a great Olympics. Look forward to the last episode tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you keep subscribing, and let it slide.